please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for getting latest updated videos. Everyone, my name is Bhavesh Parmar. In previous session we have started HTML. Now in today's session we are going to see some interesting concepts, that is inclusion of background sound, inclusion of video files in our web page. So our web page will look more attractive, so user can use these facilities in the program. So let me see. So first of all we are going to see a tag BG sound, and as we know that HTML is not a case sensitive language, so we can either use capital letters, small letters, or combination of both. BG sound tag is used to insert a background sound in our web page. So it provides a different audio file formats, and most popular format is MP3 format. So how can we insert? So for that purpose I am just write down BG sound, then I am using its attribute or characteristics SRC. SRC represents source of that file, so you have to mention the path of that file. Suppose the name of file is A and its extension is MP3, and I am going to close this tag like this. So what happen, whenever I am going to execute this code in my web page, so what happen, this media file automatically started after loading of web page on my screen. But for that purpose you should have to turn on your speaker before executing this file. And there are some other additional tags are also used for background sound as well as inserting videos in a web page. So is that clear? How can we insert background sound in our web page? So for that purpose we are using BG sound, then SRC, and this is my path of this particular MP3 file. Now, but what is actually BG sound do? It will play this file automatically after loading of web page. Means it is without control by the user. Means what? Generally what happen when we use VLC player or Winamp, in that case it is totally within the control by the user. Means user can play, pause, forward, stop anytime wherever it wants. But in case of BG sound tag, once it's started it will never stop, pause, rewind or close. So that's why it is called without control tag. There is another alternating tag for BG sound is embed tag. EMBED, embed tag. So generally this tag is used to insert audio file as well as video file in my web page. And it is also known as with control tag. Why? Because whenever I am inserting any media file using embed tag, it will show you one media player on my screen, and we can play, pause, stop, forward, rewind. These kinds of facility it will provide us. So let me see how can we use this. So for that purpose I am using embed. Again I am using the same attribute SRC is equal to, so suppose I am taking the same file a.mp3. So what happen, whenever I am executing in my web page this tag embed tag, then what happen, it will show you one media player on my screen, and whenever I am going to click on play button, this media file will automatically play. And generally embed tag is used to insert audio as well as video file. So if I need to insert video file in my web page, so how can I insert? Same thing, I'm just going to write down embed SRC is equal to C colon, suppose if I'm writing B dot MP4, then I'm using height is equal to 300, width is equal to 300. So in this case, we are going to mention height and width attribute to display the actual size of your video. So whenever I am going to double click on this video, so it will occupy the full screen mode of your screen. So generally we have already studied this height and width attribute in IMG tag in previous session. So if you want to get the detailed idea about, so you can refer that video and you will get realized how height and width attribute is used and how it play very important role in our web page designing. Got it? So BG sound attribute is used to insert the audio in our web page. Similarly, embed tag is used to insert audio as well as video in our web page. But BG sound is generally called without control tag and embed tag is called with control tag. Why? Because play, pause, stop, it is totally under control of user. So that's why it is called with control tag. Generally, BG sound is used to only to add audio files. So if I want to use video file without control, then for that purpose, we are going to see the tag IMG. And in previous session, we already studied IMG tag. So what is the role of IMG tag? IMG tag is used to insert variety of images in our web page. But suppose if you want to use inserting video in our web page, still we can use IMG attribute. But there is one special attribute is used and the name of attribute is DYNSRC. So this represents the actual path of a video file. And generally HTML supports AVI file, MP4 file, MPEG file, DAT file, and there are Qt file. There are so many formats are available. All formats mostly supported by HTML. Now we are going to see how we are going to insert video file using IMG tag. So just I am going to write down the example IMG DYNSRC is equal to, thereafter I am going to insert the path of my video file. Suppose if I am using dat file extension, so I can insert like this C drive and the name of file is suppose b.dat. So how can we check the video format? So for that purpose, what to do? You have to select that file, right click, press the right click button of your mouse and go into the property session. Whenever we are clicking on property session window, it will show you the name of file along with its extension. So you can easily find out the extension of that image. But note that if this path gets wrong, no video will display on your web page. So for that purpose, path and extension is very important. And you should be always covered with double inverted comma. Thereafter, we are writing down height and width attribute. Suppose if I am using height is equal to 200, width is equal to 200, and if I am going to close this angle bracket, then what happen? This video file will play automatically after loading of my web page, having height 200 and width 200 pixels. So it is called without control video tag. Means when we load the page, it automatically loaded in our screen. We cannot pause, forward, stop this video. So there is a difference between embed tag and IMG tag as well as BG sound tag. These tags are without control and embed tag is widely used for with control because we can play, pause and stop buttons are available, and according to the user requirement, it can access that particular media file. Now, the next important concept is RGB code format. But before starting this concept, I want to tell you one thing. The videos, practical videos, how to insert video file, how to insert audio file, that I'm going to provide in the same session in this video. So please, you just watch these practicals and try to perform by your own. And I will also give you some assignments. These assignments you should have to be performed by your own. And if you found any difficulty, you can directly ask me, so it will more clear to you. So now we switch on to our next concept, RGB code format. RGB code format means what? R stands for red, G stands for green, and B stands for blue. Red, green, blue code format. And generally it is based on hexadecimal code format. So one question arises in our mind, where we are going to use this format and why, whether it is essential or not. So generally what happen, and where we are going to use this one, first of all. So we used this RGB code format in IMG tag, in body tag, for changing the background color or changing the text color. So generally what we are trying to do, we are using like this. Suppose if I am writing like this, body, then BG color. So suppose if I am going to write down black, and suppose if I am writing text is equal to white. So suppose this type of format I want to display in my web page. So generally what we are doing, we are giving directly the name of color, either background color or text color. So instead of using the color name, we can also give, or we can also suggest RGB code format for this particular color. And generally HTML supports 16 to 18 different colors. All these colors are called hexadecimal based color code format. So what happens generally, every color should be the combination of red, green as well as blue. So I will show you an example. Suppose if I want to take the hexadecimal code for black color is, so first of all I have to write down hash, because every hexadecimal code color represented by this hash sign, and RGB code represented by 6 digit. First 2 digit represents, and generally the color code for black is 000000, means 6 times 0. So out of this, first 2 digit represents the value of red color, second 2 represents value of green color, and 2 digit represents value of blue color. So every color consists of 6 digits. All these 6 digits is the combination of red, green and blue. Let me take suppose another example. Suppose if I am going to take the color white. So the representation of white color in RGB code format is hash FF FF FF. So 6 times F we have to be used. Again, first 2 represents value of red color, second 2 digits represents value of green color, and third last 2 digit represents value of blue color. So generally we know that hexadecimal number consists of 10 plus 6 numbers. That's why hexadecimal, and it is combination of 0 to 9 digit, as well as it uses capital letters A, B, C, D, E and F. So these 16 numbers which are useful to represent a RGB code. So user can either use directly the name of color, or we can use its equivalent RGB code value. So there is one assignment for you. I will suggest you the various colors in the notes section. So what you need to do, you have to find out the equivalent RGB color with the help of internet. So guys, in today's session we have discussed the use of inclusion of audio file, inclusion of video file using with and without control format, and even though the next concept is RGB code format. So we can use directly the name of color or its equivalent hexadecimal value. Practicals are also uploaded in this video, so I request you to kindly to see this video and also perform at your home. Next video we are going to discuss the study of order list and unordered list. From examination point of view guys, this topic is very important. Why? Because its weightage is approximately 8 marks. Means sometime what happen, 3 marks question asked on theory, and there is always one compulsory program is given in our question paper for 5 marks. So we have to study that question and we have to draw its equivalent output. So how can we perform this task, that will be discussed in detail in next video. So thanks for watching this video guys. So thanks for watching this video, guys.